6 north.
I'm going to attempt to record.
Turn right onto Farm to Market Road 150.
I'm going to attempt to record this. I don't know how much it's going to, how much you're going to be able to hear. I don't know if I can clean it up when I edit it, or if I even try to post this or edit it. So I've been getting pretty rapid fire orders for the past couple hours, but because of all this rain, you know, it's taking, and 5 o'clock traffic, it's taking more time than normal to get the orders delivered. Luckily most of them have been pretty close by though. This one I'm about to do isn't. It was 11 miles total. Plus it's taking me a alternate route, I guess, because of traffic on 35. See, it might get hard to hear now. I'll try to speak up because of the rain and road noise and stuff like that. It's been raining pretty solid for a while now, not even counting yesterday and last night. So the roads are starting to flood a little bit. So you got people, knuckleheads like just went by me that are going too fast for the conditions. The speed limit on this road is about, I think it's 55. In this kind of weather with the roads flooding, you really shouldn't be doing more than about 45 or 50. You may even be able to see it all over there on the shoulder there. It's starting to flood. I'm trying to avoid it. And now it's coming down even harder. Anyways, I got an order for Buffalo Wild Wings. It was for $15, 11 miles. Of course, you know, it's always going to be an issue. I get there, they can't find the order, and eventually eventually they end up remaking the order, and so I was probably there. I was there at least 20 minutes. Had all these other dashers and stuff coming in, grabbing their orders and leaving. I'd be curious how often, in comparison, how much more this happens to me than other people, because it happens to me all the time. And maybe it's just a matter of odds, because I dash probably longer than a lot of other people do. I'm going on about 9.5 hours now, almost 10. Anyways, I had to text the customer just to let them know what's going on. They were gracious about it. They even said they're sorry that it's taken more of my time, which was really nice of them, very considerate. And I just told them no problem. The way I've tried to be, there for a while I was getting really frustrated and angry at stuff like this, you know, where, you know, orders are taking way longer than they should, especially when you can see them really taking their time, when they forget about you, stuff like that. It's really frustrating. But what I've tried to do is just kind of compartmentalize it and not let it bother me, because it just screws up your whole day. It causes you not to think right, you know, it throws off your focus, your rhythm, and there's not really anything you can do about it constructive anyways. Now I say that, but you know, I'm sure I'm still going to have my moments. That's just what I'm trying to do. Trying to be better about taking things in stride. And I have to constantly remind myself that this is just Doordash. It's just food delivery. It's nothing, not that big of a deal. You know, it's just, you know, when you're making a living off of this, you know, it's every second, every minute, you know, it's just wasted time. Anyways, I didn't really have much to say. I might not even record it all the way to the drop off, because I still got another 11 minutes. I just wanted to kind of, you know, let you see my experience, what I'm having to deal with right now. I was gonna try to get in like 1 or 2 more orders after this, but I was already having second thoughts with the rain and stuff. And then with all the time that it took just to pick up this order, I think I am definitely going to end my dash after I drop this one off, and I'll have to total it up. Last time I looked, I think I was right around 145, maybe 150, which is freaking awful. Hopefully when I tally everything up, it's better than that. For 10 hours, I was hoping to get at least 175. I had originally wanted to do 12 hours, but that's not going to happen. I was thinking about doing 12 hours last night. Changed my mind this morning, decided to do just 10. But 10 hours, yeah, I mean, I should easily get 175 in 10 hours, but we'll see. I was really hoping to get to 200. 200 would have beat my old record by a lot. Right now, my record for one day of Doordashing is $181. I think I did that in about 8.5 hours. So it just kind of tells you, $181 in 8.5 hours, and I got to get over, and there's a truck back there. It's not going to let me do it. All right, maybe they will. Anyways, $181 in 8.5 hours versus, possibly $175 or maybe less in 10 hours. It's not good. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got 175 plus. I kind of doubt it, but I can't look at it until I'm done. All right, I'm gonna finish, or I'm gonna cut it right there.
GPS. Head south.
Oh, sorry about that. Started the recording and forgot. The reason I started the recording was I just got one that was just crazy as far as a coincidence. First of all, you can see it's freaking raining. I guess it's careful what we wish for. We went for a long time without any rain, and then we've been just having a ton of it the last few days. I really didn't want to dash today. It's Saturday.
Take the next left toward Lone Star Circle, then turn left onto Lone Star Circle.
Because the amount of money that I'm making is so low, I don't really have a choice.
In 800
I mean,
feet,
low
turn
compared
right
to what it
toward
was.
Allison Avenue.
The funny thing about that is the amount of money I'm making now, actually, compared to when I first started dashing, would be actually pretty good. But it ramped up so much that now it's kind of low.
Take the next right toward Allison Avenue.
But anyways, so I got my very first order of the day. I got a Whataburger order. Well, I'm sorry, I got another one, but I declined it. The first one I accepted. Let me mute this. The first, I don't even, it's so loud. I'm sorry I'll try to speak up. The very first order I accepted was the Whataburger. So I go in there. I'm the only one in line. Tell her the customer's name. I remember it's just the first name and first initial of the last name. And anyways, while I'm standing there waiting for them to bring the order out, actually while I was waiting for them to bring the order out, a guy came in behind me. I didn't really look. And then here in a minute, the lady I talked to originally, she brings a bag out, and she says, "I'm getting your drinks ready." And I was kind of confused at first because it didn't show any. I had specifically looked for drinks, and it didn't show any. But that's not unusual. Like Wingstop, I go to Wingstop all the time, and it doesn't say anything about drinks, and then they'll say there's a drink. And others are like that. So when she said, you know, she's getting the drinks ready, I didn't really think anything of it. So then she addressed the guy that had come in behind me, and he said, "Yeah, I'm here with DoorDash for," and he said the customer's name, and it's the exact same first name and first initial of last name. And we both kind of looked at each other and like, what? So what had happened is, I'm sorry. So here in a minute, he says, "Yeah, it's going to Justin." Mine was going to Justin too, Justin the town. And so we just had to make sure. At first, I started thinking, I wonder if this customer didn't put in 2 different orders at different times, and if his 2 different orders went to 2 different DoorDashes, but for the same customer. You know. And but no, we both compared the addresses, and his address was going to a different part of Justin. You know. So the lady, the Whataburger employee had accidentally brought me the order for the other guy because she got confused, and that's why she was gonna make drinks, is because it was for the other order. And then we were just kind of laughing about me and the other DoorDasher, and I'd already taken the bag, so I handed that to him, and here in a minute, you know, he's heading out. I was like, "Wait a minute, I think she's making your drinks." He's like, "Oh crap." Anyways, it's just a real funny thing. That's a first. I've had it before where I went in and it was this. I had started to pick up an order and realized that the order didn't match up with what I had. And long story short, found out that there was 2 different orders for the same first name and first initial of last name, but one was for DoorDash and one was for Uber Eats. And anyway, so you know, that's the closest to that situation that's ever happened. But this one's even more of a coincidence because it's going to the same town, and it just makes me think, if that other guy had not come in when he did, the Whataburger employee would have given me somebody else's order. You know, and I probably wouldn't have realized it. And now that I'm talking about it, I wonder how many times that does happen. You know, something similar. Anyways, it's just, you know, I talked about it before. You try to cover all your bases, but there's just so many things you can't be 100% all the time. You know, you can't think of every possible way that something can get screwed up, and you try to allow for that. Anyways, I've got to be real careful today driving because it's been raining so much. The roads are starting to flood. I got a low tire pressure light again, and this time I pretty much confirmed it's my front right tire that's the problem. There's something wrong with it. Like I've said before, I can't find what's in the tire. It may not be something in the tire, it may be something else. But I won't know until I bring it in. And it's just time out of my day that I really don't want to do. And I don't think they would charge for it, but they might. I don't know how much that would cost. I don't really want to do it today. But if I'm over there and, you know, circumstances allow it, maybe I will go in if they're not too busy. Otherwise, I got to plan on doing it first thing Monday. I got it. This is a handed to me, so I don't know if I should. Sometimes I click the stop record or the record button to just bring because it goes into a screensaver mode, and I just want to double check that it's still recording. And I'll click it, and it'll stop the recording. Sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know. I'm only 5 minutes out. Maybe I'll keep this going. Oh no, this is to a business. I think this is a customer I've delivered to before. Yeah, I'll just keep it going. Like I said, it's only about 4 minutes now. I don't really have too many things to talk about while we drive here. Oh, maybe I should have stopped it. Yeah, earlier when I went to go get gas, that's when I filled up, aired up my tires. The reason I did it at the gas station was because they have a cover over the gas pump. So I figured, well, I'll air up my tires right here. I think they have an air pump there too, but I didn't want to fiddle with it. I don't think it gives you the tire pressure that my own pump that I have. It tells you what the tire pressure is. That way you know what it is and you can air it up to the exact amount that you want it to be. Then anyways, there's some, I decided to air up my tires there right after I got gas, because I figured the gas pump, what do you call that? Carport, the cover, the ceiling, would protect me from the rain. Well, I get out and I start doing it, and I realize I'm still getting wet as hell. And I realize it's because the rain's blowing in from the side. So it pretty much didn't do me much good. That's the way things go with me. You would think the orders will be good today, the tips will be good. They were doing peak pay earlier, but I missed it. I think they're doing peak pay again later. But we'll just have to see, like always. I guess if I ever post this or edit it, I can probably just fast forward through some of the silence or some of the benign talk. I'm not gonna talk for right now. We're almost there. I'm just gonna leave it recording for now though. And I think I just realized actually that I'm speeding. I just realized that I never deleted the videos I recorded yesterday. I transferred them to my computer and I always delete them, and I think I forgot to do it. So I got to do that too. I had it on mute and I wasn't paying attention. I think it's right down here.
In 800 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
It's 206. I've delivered down here before. It's like a tow truck company. I think that's where it's taking me. Potholes. Gotta avoid potholes. A bunch of fire trucks in the way, right where I need to turn into. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I think it's this all-American right here. Gosh dang it, how am I going to do this? Shoot.
You have arrived.
Might actually be. No, it's down here, 206. Okay, I've delivered to this one too before. 206, yeah. How you doing? There you go. Thank you, sir. why there's all these fire trucks right here. I need to stop this recording and pull over somewhere so I can delete some of these other videos. I'm gonna pull into this drive right here real quick. Yeah, I've delivered to that guy. I get a lot of those where I deliver to the same person over and over again. It's either they order DoorDash a lot or it's a coincidence. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it.